great start. Welcome to my channel. We've got all 90s today. We are in This is a great start. We are in preparation for Scream! Coming out tomorrow. The day I'm filming this, it comes out tomorrow. And I'm going to see it tomorrow. And I'm so excited! Scream 6. Do you know what? I haven't even watched the trailer. Have not watched the trailer. I've literally kept myself away from it. I've heard the I'm not like anything you've seen before. So that's all I've heard of it. So my guess is that it's either like 100 of them, because the most we've had is 2, but I think there's literally either 100 Ghostface or it's AI and it's a robot. They're my predictions. So yeah, can't wait to see it tomorrow, and I'm gonna wear this again tomorrow to go see it, so stay clean. So today I have a what's in my bag video. The last one of these I did was 2 years ago, and I have been asked so much for another one. There's a lot of random shit in here. Oh, that's a cute aesthetic though, isn't it? Ah! So, oh, Mr. Ghostface, please don't hurt me. I want to be in the sequel. So, I'm a big Scream gal. This is my backpack. It came from Bleeding Marvellous, and it does me well. I don't take care of my bags, and it's not ripping, nothing. I usually hold it like this when I'm in a rush, and it's quite heavy. There's a lot of random shiz in here. Before I get into what's in the bag, what's out the bag. It did have a Ghostface keyring on, that my friend Liv got me, but it broke off. It had an Emily Boo pin here, but that broke off. But let me show you, because I've got another one here, and I've been meaning to put this on my bag for ages. But these were from Sticker Mule. Don't ever order from Sticker Mule because these are awful. But you can get these on my Patreon. Little Emily Boo Stay Weird pin, heart-shaped acrylic, and they are so rubbish. But I put one on my bag to test it out, see how long it would last, if it was good quality, and they're rubbish. So yeah, so I'm gonna replace that now before I forget. Ugh. It's not even the pin bit that's rubbish, because usually it's this bit I lose, the back of the pin. That bit's really good. It's the actual pin backing that has come away, and it's done it on so many of them. Like literally they arrived with, look, there's a handful of them at the bottom. Can you see that? They've already broken off and I haven't even taken them out of the bag. Honestly, Sticker Mule, disgusting! So let's put the new pin on there, see how long that one lasts. Because I like to represent myself. Someone's got to do it. And I have my beloved Pat's Tits pin. This is my favourite pin ever. My friend Charisse gave it to me and I treasure it so much. I love it. I love Pat Butcher, Pam St. Clement, I love ya. So what I'm going to do is clear the floor. I've got my dressing gown behind me. I've got my Ben's Scooby-Doo slippers on. I'm going to chuck everything onto the floor and just put it back in because I need to sort this bag out. It's got one compartment here. I'm not going to look. I'm literally just going to pull everything. I'm not going to look. I looked. And then it's got the big compartment at the back. It doesn't have any zips inside. So my bag is empty and dirty. Oh no, I just broke open my headphones. Oh no, there's one missing. Okay, so let's start off. My purse. This purse is full of, how much money? Have I got any money? Oh, I do. How much have I got? Quick, take a guess. How much money do I have? 75p. Cool. No notes. I've got some receipts in here that I need for tax purposes. I have my ID, my Tesco card, my Boots card, my Sainsbury's card, my blood card, because I have very rare blood. I can't show you because it's got my ID on it. National Blood Service card. I have a special card because I have such rare blood. Oh, a piece of jewellery. It's probably been in there for about 6 years, so I won't be putting that in my body. What's that? Oh, shakeaway card. I'm only 2 shakeaways from a free shakeaway. That's a milkshake shop. Shake it away, shake it away, shake it away now. Don't. My Pfizer card. Oh my gosh, my vaccine card. I had 2 vaccines. What are we up to now? Like 6? I had 2. I'm not gonna have any more. The 2 I feel like on me. How did my headphone get right over there? Jesus, I can't go anywhere without my headphones. Get back in there, boy. Yeah, I had 2 vaccines. I'm not gonna have any more. Ow. I haven't had COVID. I have had colds, sniffles, sore throats, and every time I've done COVID tests I haven't got a positive. But Violet hasn't had it either. Ben has, but I haven't and Violet hasn't. So I don't know if we're superhuman, but I don't know. Maybe we've had it and just didn't show up on test. But that's my purse. I got this from Bleeding Marvellous at For the Love of Horror last year, and it is a Saw purse. It's got Billy the Puppet, and it said game over, and it has little Billy. And I peel this off. So whenever I get anxious, I will do this. I will like pick my nails or scratch my nail varnish off. If I'm holding my purse and I'm in a shop and like the queue is too long and I'm just like, I'm anxious, I don't know why, I'm like, oh, there's people around me, don't look at me, pretend I'm invisible. And I'll just stand there and I'll pick bits of my purse off. So I don't want to pick too much off because I need to save it for the next time I'm by myself in an adult situation. It was really stuck on there well, but I've peeled it all off. Okay, so let's sort out, because I want to keep the compartment bits different. I don't want to put like the front bits in with the back bits. So should we do the front bits? I have a empty piercing sterilisation bag, 1.28. Oh, it's not empty. There is a labret in there. That is the size I have in my nose. 1.28mm internally threaded labret bar, titanium, sterilised on the 9th of July 2022. So I can't even put it in now because it's expired. The bag's expired. So I'm still going to keep it though, because if you've got piercings, it's always good to have spare jewellery on you. And I know that it's a lot cleaner than the one in my purse. At least that one's in a sterilised bag. Pads! Pads! These aren't even for me! These aren't for me! So I don't get my period very often. Because I have PCOS, it's very irregular, and then when I do get it, it's like... And I use reusable pads. So I actually keep pads in my bag. For you. For you! I don't know how many times this has happened to you. I don't know if I just have a period face, but I constantly get people ask me in the toilets, I'm really sorry, do you have a spare tampon? Do you have a spare pad? And I felt so hot. I felt so evil. Like, no, I don't. When I didn't. So I started putting pads in my bag so I could give them out to people who need them. And I recommend you do it too. Like, I use reusable pads, so they don't cost me any money. Like, once you've paid for the pad, you just keep using it. And my period's very irregular. I can tell from my body when my period's gonna come. I get cramps like the day or two before, so I know then to put a reusable pad in my knickers. But I always have them in my bag just in case someone comes up to me in the toilets or in the streets and says, "Excuse me, do you have a pad?" I can always say yes, because I ain't giving her a reusable pad. They're mine. You can have a disposable one that take 90 years to biodegrade. I really recommend reusable pads though. They're fantastic. I have a mask. For a second I was like, what is this relic from history? This is my Nazine Alice Designs mask. It's Beetlejuice. I wore this every freaking day throughout COVID. Every day. Why is it still in my bag? I don't remember the last time I wore a mask. We don't have to wear them in the UK anymore. They haven't really been commonly worn, at least in my town, for about a year. More than a year. That shows you how often I empty my bag, because it's still in there. At least it's clean. I did wash it so much when I wore it. I washed it like, I think you're supposed to wash them every time you wear them. I think I washed them like once a week, because I get all makeup in it. And then I just put it back in my bag. So you can go back in the bag. We don't know what the state of the country is. We don't know if Randy Marsh is going to create COVID again. So we'll put you back in the bag. Scratch card. I want £1! I want £1 on a scratch card. I freaking love scratch cards. And I will spend this £1 on another scratch card. Because then if I lose, I've still only lost £1. If I cash it in, I've gained the £1 that I've already lived without. So it feels like, oh, I gained £1, but at the same time, scratch cards are really fun, and I would totally, honestly, if I lived close to Felixstowe, where the arcades are, I would be such an addict. I would be so poor, because I love arcades, and I love 2p machines, and do you know what my favourite game is? I literally could spend hours on it. And the only place I've seen this machine is Felixstowe. And it's called like the Block something. And it's got these blocks that go across the screen, First it's got 5 blocks and you press the button, and then it's got 4 blocks and you press the button, and 3 and 2 and 1, and you've got to try and make a tower, and it gets faster and faster and faster, and then there's a line at the top, and if you've made a solid tower to the top, you win a prize and you win a grabber toy. They're really good toys. Like some of these toys up here came from it, like Cooper from Trolls. And I think Barb did as well. She's over there. You win really good toys. It's my favourite game. It's 50p a go. None of this 20p a go. It's 50p a go. And I waste so much money on it. But I am so good at it. I have the constant years and years of playing PlayStation have made my hand-eye coordination amazing. I can do anything without looking. So yeah, I don't know how we got from scratch cards to hand-eye coordination, but we did. You can go back in my bag. I'll cash you the next time I'm in town. I'll cash you. My work key. This is gonna be a really long video. There's so much shit in it. My work key. It's on a donut, ice cream and lolly lanyard. I don't know where I got this. I think it was Violet's. So when I started my job, they gave me a red one because that was like the uniform, and I didn't like it. So I just went in with a different one and no one said anything. So yeah, now I wear a cute rainbow donut one. And there's my key. I love my job so freaking much. Back into the bag. I can't forget you because I'll be in trouble. What's this? Is this the same sterilisation bag? No, this is from January, February, March. March last year. 1.2 12 curved barbell, internally threaded. I'm guessing that's for my vertical lip, which I took that piercing out, and this is a new one. And that video went up actually last week. I try to have my videos done like a week or so in advance, but I've been really lazy this week. I just started rewatching 60 Days In, and I just finished watching last night actually the newest series of 60 Days In. I didn't realise they'd done series 7, and it was boring. I mean, considering Shaq was like the director of this prison, the prison was awful. It was one of the worst I've seen, but not in a, like, I hate to say it, not in an entertaining way. It was just in a, it was boring. It was boring. Like, I watched this show for entertainment. In previous episodes of 60 Days In, you've seen people get stabbed. Like, you've literally, they don't blur it out. The series 5 or series 6 I was watching, one guy got stabbed 12 times, and you literally see it. You see, and he gets up and it's blood all on him, and apparently I like that shit, but it's, I don't want to say it's entertainment, but it's a really good show. And the newest series was just, it wasn't good, but it was filmed during quarantine, so I get it because people can't be put together, but it wasn't as good. Again, how did I get from piercings to 60 Days In? I have no idea. So I'm gonna put this in my bag. The hairbands, pens. Where did I steal you from? There's like 3 pens. Why do I need 3 pens? These are the best pens ever. I wondered where these went. These are like those. I love these pens. Ballpoint pens. Where did I steal this from? A film, TV and music quiz. I stole this one from. Do not give me a pen, because I'll do this. You give me a pen, it will forever be my pen. Oh, that's not a hairband. Hairband! Always need a hairband. And a Emily Boo gummy. So if you subscribe to my Patreon, I send you like little gifts, like little a little boo bundle, and you get, I'm gonna put this on actually, and you get a little bracelet in it. I send a green and black one. If you're lucky, I'll send you 2 green and black ones. There we go. Because I usually wear them all the time, but I had to take them off for work and then I forgot to put them back on. So, hairband, it's going back in my bag. We always need hairbands. Why have I got so much paracetamol? I literally have 4 paracetamol in my bag. Paracetamol, paracetamol, ibuprofen, and max strength cold and flu. Jesus, call me Lloyd, because I am a pharmacy. I always have paracetamol on me. So if you ever have a headache, come to me, I'll sort you out. Do I have to make you sign like a disclaimer or something to say I'm giving you this as a friend? Do you know that happened to me on Snog, Marry, Avoid? When we were going on the actual show for the makeover, I had a headache, and I get headaches all the time, and I get them especially if the weather, the humidity goes from cold to hot really quickly, or hot to cold, but usually cold to hot. My body just can't keep up with it, and like screw me whenever I get the menopause, because I'm going to be a walking migraine. But yeah, the producer or someone on the show gave me paracetamol, and they actually said to me as they gave it to me, I'm giving this to you as a friend. I'm giving this to you in good faith, I guess, to make sure that you hadn't already taken 50 and these last 2 are the ones that are gonna... So yeah, but yes, please come to me if you need paracetamol. Put you back in the main bit of my bag. I didn't realise I had that many. Oh, I forgot to do the zip up. Now everything's falling out. What else we got? What else we got? A glove! 1 glove. Just 1. Can't see the other one. 1 skeleton glove. In a dark, dark house, there was some dark, dark stairs. Down the dark, dark stairs, there was a dark, dark cellar. Oh, it's cracked. I've had these gloves for years. I think they were actually kids. I think I got them from H&M like a few years ago. They were kids' gloves, but they were too big for Violet, so yeah, I stole them. I usually cut the fingers off my gloves because I like to play on my phone. And you can't do that with gloves like this, but because these have rubber bits on, you can kind of do it to a degree. Yeah, see, it like lit my phone up. Yeah, into the bag. Lip balm. I have Nivea Soft Rose Lip Balm, which I think my daughter took a bite out of. So it's really little. I let her... My daughter's like a maniac. I told her to put it on your lips because it'll make your lips all soft, because it's cold outside, she gets really dry lips. And I swear she went like, don't frickin' eat it! Yeah, so I had to cut a big chunk of it off, but I've only used this like 5 times and it's halfway empty because my child is a menace. But it's really nice stuff. I also have Vaseline because my lips get so dry. I've probably had this for years as well. I don't know when it goes out of date. Although the last time I did one of these videos, a few people told me not to use Vaseline anymore, and I think that stuck in my brain, and that's why I switched to this stuff. But yeah, someone told me that Vaseline was used for cars, and it's not supposed to be put on your body. Like, the amount of Vaseline I eat every year, because I just smother my lips in it and then just go. I'm a lip biter, not like a sexy, I can't even do it for fun, not a sexy lip biter. That's where Violet gets it from. I bite the skin off my lips and I pick the skin off my lips, and it's so therapeutic, and I pluck the hairs around my lips. Oh my god, I'm a beast. Into the bag with you, scum queen. Chocolate crumbs just fell all over my floor. Do I really want to open this? There's some chocolate in there. I don't know how long this has been in my bag. Tastes like Easter egg though, so I'm guessing not that long. I am kind of an expert in this field. It's Cadbury's Milk Buttons or Freddo Easter egg wrapper. I've had so many Easter eggs. Can't you tell? Easter eggs are my jam. No, they're my chocolate sundae. There's something magical about Easter egg chocolate though, isn't there? It's just a different kind of ness. It's the perfect chocolate. I love Easter egg chocolate, but only Cadbury's. Don't give me none of this Nestle Easter egg. That is, they spit on you, Nestle. It's just gross. Cadbury's, and the fact that they're like 99p as well for an egg makes my juices flow and my belly grow. Right, we're getting to the end now. This is quite boring. Sorry. My keys. I have had this keyring on my keys for about 15, maybe longer years. I think every what's in my bag video, the last one was 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure I had this keyring. I'm pretty sure I had it in the one before that, which was like 5 years ago, because this is how I find my keys in my bag, is this keyring. It's really thick rubber and it's from Roebuck. And they used to make gothy corset bags, and every goth had one. Very early 2000s, every goth girl had one of these corset bags, and they used to come with a keyring. And yeah, I just kept the keyring. I got my Tesco club card on there, which I don't go to Tesco, so I don't know why it's on there. All my keys. A trolley coin of Sam, which my friend gave me, which I haven't used because I don't go shopping. Ben does the shopping. I can't go to the shops because I will put everything in my basket. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm not hungry, because they say go to the shops when you're full, don't they, when you're not hungry. But I still put everything in my basket. Like, 10 packs of cookies, buy 10 get one free, but I don't need 11 packs of cookies, but one is free. I will put so much in my basket because it's £1. But then I end up with like 60 things that are £1.99, and it gets to checkout and it's like £84 and 67 pence, and Ben's like, we literally came in for bread. Why are you like this? So I'm not allowed to do the shopping anymore. Yeah, I don't actually know if it works because I haven't used it. But yeah, little Sam into the bag. What are you? Firmoo. Oh! These actually came today. That's why they're in my bag. You can go in the bin. I actually got these today as I was running to the shop earlier. The postman came, so I grabbed my parcel, opened it on the way to the shop, and it was my glasses. So I bought some new glasses, and I think I hate them. They're from Firmoo. That's where these are from. I have a very high prescription. Actually, first of all, story time. So I used to go to Specsavers. I have astigmatism. I have very bad eyesight. This is why I can't drive. But Mr. Specsavers, if you are watching, I hate you. When you go to Specsavers, they put you, so you get your eyes tested and they're like, okay, you need new glasses. Here is our wall of magnifying wear. And they are all horrible. And if you say they're all horrible, they put so much, because I like this type of glasses. And they never have, or they have like thick ones, or they have cat eye ones. They have, okay, they have a good variety, but they never seem to have this style that I like. And they put so much pressure on you. They will literally, I had one, actually, the last time I went to Specsavers in Ipswich Town Centre, the lady was so freaking rude. She had, I think she had long brown curly hair. I didn't get her name, but she was like walking around, and this was after COVID, so I hadn't been to the opticians for like 3 years, and she literally walked around, because they have someone do like the first bit of your eye test, and then someone do the next bit of your eye test, and then someone help you with your glasses. Literally every person, she went, she hasn't been for an eye test in 3 years, and like rolled her eyes. Specsavers, sort it out. So anyway, I hate Specsavers now. So I got my prescription from Specsavers. They print it out for free. And I now get my glasses made on Firmoo. And Firmoo are the only online glasses website that have my prescription, because it is so bad. I have such bad eyes. As Dr. Loomis would say, the devil's eyes. So my eyes are rugby ball shaped. They're not even round. So I got these glasses. And they came today, and I quickly opened them and I tried them on and looked in my phone camera, and I hated them. So, but they only cost me 25 quid with prescription. Upside down. I got like, they're black and green. They are filthy, considering I've only just got them. Black and green granny heart glasses. So, oh my god, what do you think? See, I kind of like them now. I didn't like them when I tried them on earlier, but I didn't have makeup on, so maybe that was it. I don't know, what do you think? They're really big, like, I haven't got the backs bent, so they literally sit in front of my nose piercings. Now I've got my makeup on, I can't, they will not stay up. I don't mind them as much, but I'm not sure. So let me know, like, be honest. So let's put my bad boys back on. These were from Firmoo as well. Pretty cool. And they have little hearts on the end of the eye ear bit. And they had them in different colours. I just really wanted some heart-shaped glasses. Oh, they come in a little bag and a case. And it was really cheap. They took about 2 weeks to get here. But I got my sunglasses from Firmoo as well, and I just love their glasses. So back into the bag with you. Yeah, so let me know, because I can't do anything with them, so if I don't like them, I mean, I can't even give them away because they're my prescription. I suppose I could pop the lenses out and give them to Violet to play dress up, so you can dress up as me, but I don't know. So what else we got? The other glove. One without the other. Why in every song do they rhyme love with glove? I love you, you fit like a glove. Stuff. Deodorant. Nivea Black and White Invisible. I think this doesn't leave white marks. Should we try it? I'm not going to try it on my t-shirt, so let's try. Nivea Black and White. Oh, it worked. Jesus. That actually works. Because I always put it up my top and spray my armpits, so I never actually see if it leaves no white marks. Good stuff. Oh, it's strong. And it really annoys me that the travel ones are usually more expensive than the full can ones, because you're paying for the convenience of having a small bottle. But this was like $1.50, and I think the big one was like £1, but I didn't want the big one. I didn't want the big one in my bag because it takes up so much space and I always have so much crap in my bag. So I paid 50p more for half the product, but double the convenience. Who's the idiot? Me or Nivea? Actually, it's Nivea. Do you know why? You know Evian water, sprinkled through the mountain hilltops for billions of years but goes out of date. Evian and Nivea are an anagram of naive. Take that, Nivea. Busting open your cult there. Palmer's cocoa butter heals, softens, relieves dry, sensitive skin, 24-hour moisture. This is my ride or die. This, I'm going to put some on. My hands are really sore. This is the best stuff for anything. I put it on my body after a shower. I put it on my tattoos. It is my favourite stuff ever. It smells so good and I love it. It is so freaking good. And it comes in travel size bottles. And I think this was like £1, 50p, I don't know. But it's lasted such a long time. The brand, Palmer's, like actually fill their bottles. They don't just do them like halfway and call it a day. They actually fill it up. I mean, I can't tell how much is in there, but it still feels quite full. Few things left. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this because this could save your goddamn life. This is from a website called Getting Personal, and oh my god. So when I finish work, I finish work at like 1 o'clock in the morning and I always get taxis home. The last few times I've got taxis home, my taxi drivers have been really weird. There's this whole thing now that they like you to pay in cash because then they can like hide it from the tax man. But I never have cash on me. I never ever have cash. So I always pay by card, and then how convenient, their card machine doesn't work. So a few times I've had to stop at a cash point and go and get cash out for them. Taxi drivers are getting ballsy and it makes me so uncomfortable, but especially a lone female in a stranger's car, you know, it's a very uncomfortable situation. So, and I saw this on TikTok and I was like, okay, just in case. I mean, I'm not worth attacking, but you know, they might be really desperate. And it's basically a self-defense keyring. And you can customize these. They come in different patterns that come with different things. And this was about 20 quid, but they have cheaper ones. This one I just got the poof because this is how I find it in my bag. Like with my keys, I feel around. I don't look I never open my bag and look for my keys. I just shove my hand in, rummage around and find the keyring, and that is exactly how I find my keys. And that is exactly how I find this. I shove my hand in, rummage around, and I feel for the soft thing. So it's got a hand strap, it's got the black keyring poof. It has a little bottle of hand sanitizer in its own pouch. And you can also fit farb spray in here. Pepper spray in the UK is illegal, but you can buy this red dye spray. I think it's called farb spray. Farb. And yeah, that can also fit in here as well. But I didn't want the spray because I knew it would go off in my bag. I'd be rummaging around, I'd press it, and it dyes your skin. So I didn't want that. So I went for the sanitizer. It has a whistle. It's quite loud. I thought this was like you write your name and address in it, but it's actually a pill pot. It comes with a trolley holder, so you don't want to touch stuff, but it has a stylus on the end, and I think that's also a bottle opener. So a little bit of fancy fun for you. More safety stuff. It has a windscreen cracker, so that's that bit, and this is amazing. I haven't tried it. but I've seen videos of it. So what you do is you push this bit against a bit of glass really, really hard. So you're not able to do it just in your bag by accident. You have to use a lot of force. And you push it against the glass and it pushes out a really thick, sharp needle. I've seen loads of videos of it. And you slam that on the window and it will shatter the glass. So if you've been kidnapped, if you've been kidnapped and you're in a car, slam that on the window and it will shatter the glass. And it also comes with a seatbelt cutter. So in there is a, I don't have anything to show you. I use a pallet case so I can kind of show you where it goes. So you just pop the seatbelt, in there and just start slicing away and it will just slice the seatbelt off you. And then last but not least, an alarm. Now I tested this out with Violet. Wow. So all you do, you pull this handle. This is why I don't feel for the handle in my bag. I feel for the poof. Because if you pull this little grey handle, this alarm emits a sound that everybody in the freaking world can hear. It is so loud. And you just pop the pin back in to stop it. So it's not something that you can only use once. You pull it, it goes off, pop it back in, and it stops. And it has a little torch on the end too. Where is it? There you go, little torch. I love this. It's so loud, and if you're being attacked and you put that against someone's ear, they would be deaf. So this was the best 20 quid I honestly think I've ever spent. I haven't obviously had to use it yet, and that's a good thing. Guys, like, I'm making a joke out of it, like, you know, it's funny, but we live in quite an unsafe world, and especially in my town, there have been so many R's and so many stabbings, and you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. But yeah, I especially loved the seatbelt and the window smasher. But you can customize it, you can get different things, you can get less things, I think you can get more, and it's so lightweight, and you just put it on your wrist as you're walking home, getting a taxi, and something as simple as this could literally save your life. But yeah, I'll put the link to this down below. Not sponsored, I promise, but you know, safety first. So back to the fun stuff. Headphones, which did jump out of my bag when I chucked my bag upside down. These are terrible. I don't know where these are from. Probably Amazon, because Ben got them for me and he's like, Amazon's a bitch. These are awful headphones. I spent like a year with my phone only connecting one headphone, but it wasn't even the same headphone. It would alternate. So I'd put the headphones in and it would say connected, connected, and then the music would only play through one headphone. So while I'm listening to Motionless in White, I can only hear the main vocals and not the Ricky going, ah. But then Ben did some magical resetting, which we'd done before, and all of a sudden they now work in both headphones, and it's so... Because I have anxiety. I mean, look at me, of course I have anxiety. And music is my pleasure. I love music. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I have like the second I walk out of my house, I have my music on. I have it on before I leave my house because I like to go from A to B and I don't stop. I don't talk to anyone. If I see you and I know you, you'll just get up because I am on a mission. I walk really fast as well. And I always have my music on. Every time I leave my house, I have my music on. And if for whatever reason, because it has happened, I have forgotten my headphones, because sometimes I'll put them in my coat pocket and then I'll forget to take them out, and oh my god, it's heartbreaking. I actually went to the bus stop, it's about a year ago, but us anxious people, we don't forget these things. I went to the bus stop and my headphones ran out of battery because you have to charge these. So I didn't have headphones. And I was sat on the bus and you just have to listen. You just look out the window and you can hear all the noise, and it gets so overwhelming that I actually went to Poundland and bought some really cheap headphones just so I could do what I wanted to do in town in peace with my music. I have like playlists on my phone of like dentists. So if I'm going to the dentist, I will listen to this playlist because it's loud, shouty music. So I can't feel their drilling because I'm listening to the Rasmus going, in the shadows all the time. I don't know what the words are, but I hear it as I'm getting drilled. And I have a playlist for the school run because on the school run I play Pokemon and I just like to be in my own little world and doing my own little adventure, so I always have music. And then I have, and then this is pretty much it, I've only got makeup left. I have a really, ooh, I didn't think I had any more of these left. This is a really cheap eyeliner pen that came from eBay, but one end is a stamp. It's a moon. And it works! Oh my, alright, you're going in my actual makeup because I didn't realise I had any of these left. And I didn't want to buy any more because I didn't realise they were from China, and a lot of China makeup doesn't have regulations, it can't be tested, so I didn't want to use it. I'll use that up and then I won't buy any more. Eyeliner pencil, PS eyeliner pencil. This was sent to me by one of you guys, Gina. Thanks, Gina. This lives in my bag. I can't wear eyeliner, so I don't know if you've noticed, but I never wear eyeliner on the bottom of my eyes. I have started wearing white because Makeup Revolution doesn't irritate my eyes. Black eyeliner irritates my eyes. I don't know if there's something in it, but it just... My optician actually told me years and years and years ago that because I wear cheap eyeliner, there are drying chemicals in it and it dries my eyes out. So I had to not wear eyeliner for a whole week. And honestly, it was the most painful week of my life. But yeah, so I keep this in my bag kind of as an emergency, like, because I don't want to carry all my good makeup with me. Not that this isn't good, Gina, it's really good. But, you know, I just keep it with me in case I need it. And then last but not least, lipsticks. This sort of mauve grey shade is my favourite shade of lipstick in the entire world. If you guys know of any other brands that make this sort of shade, because Jeffree Star Scorpio was my jam. That was my favourite shade of liquid lipstick ever. And now I can't buy Jeffree Star anymore because did you see the interview he said he was really offensive to non-binary people, and it's like, come on, Jeffree. You make so many obnoxious misogynistic comments just when I think, okay, maybe he's learned, you know, maybe I can start to support him again. No! He reminds me that he's a piece of shit and I can't support him. So this is really old. I don't use Maybelline anymore because they're not cruelty free, but luckily this has lasted a very long time. This is Maybelline Super Stay in shade Huntress, and it is this, I'm gonna put my hands, I'm gonna waste my lipstick, this gorgeous kind of purpley grey. It is purple grey and it is my favourite. And then this is a lighter shade, and I can buy this because this is cruelty free. This is NYX Lingerie in shade, what shade are you? Scandalous. Escandalo. I don't like the wand of the NYX ones. It's a little bit browner, but again it's the same sort of, let me get close. That's Maybelline and that's the NYX one. But it's the same sort of, I call it corpse. Like when you're dead and your lips go a kind of purpley dead colour. I imagine that's the sort of shade they'll go. And it's my favourite shade of lipstick to wear. Wiping them off as well, the NYX, sorry, name's really itchy. The NYX one came straight off. Like it doesn't have the best staying put coverage, but the Maybelline one took a bit of scrubbing. My battery just ran out. How rude. Just had to run downstairs to get another camera battery because it just ran out. And now I'm so cold. Ah! Can we hurry up and have spring? Like I woke up yesterday and it was snowing. It snowed for about 5 minutes. But I was so happy. It's like, it's snowing. Oh wait, I want the sun. I want it to be warm. But we're at the end now. So that concludes a very realistic what's in my bag. Nothing too exciting, but that is literally everything that I keep in my bag. So as you can see, I'm not worth robbing. And I will pull the alarm thing in your ear if you try to. So that is it, guys. What's the most random thing in your bag? No salad cream for me this time. I knew people were going to say, where's your salad cream? I had salad cream in my, I'm too, like, cost of living. I can't afford to go out to eat. So I used to put salad cream in my bag because I'd always eat at work at Wetherspoons. But I can't afford to go out to eat, so I don't have salad cream in my bag anymore. Yeah, so what's the most random thing you have in your bag? And will you be going to see the new Scream? By the time this video goes up, I would have seen it, so let's have a little chat. Let's keep the spoilers to a minimum, but let's have a little chat about it. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the 2-yearly what's really in my bag video. It was fun to just sit and chat with you. I couldn't see why you guys like these kind of videos, but I get asked for this one a lot. But I kind of feel like I get it a bit now, because it's like we get to learn a little bit more personal stuff about me. Like, this is what's in my bag every single day. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what I mean, do you? And let me know about the glasses, because I kind of like them a bit more now that I got makeup on. But we'll see. Before I go, I have a huge shout out to do to Callum. Thank you so much, Callum. Because of people especially like you, you're like the best kind of the best people, I am able to continue to do what I love, and I really appreciate it. I literally, like, I would die for you, Callum, but not really. But but thank you, Callum, from the bottom of my heart. It means the absolute world to have feet. Thank you. Now that's how millennials do it, isn't it? How does Gen Z do it? I can't do it. Is it like that? I can't do it. I saw this on TikTok. However you do the heart is if you're a millennial or a Gen Z. Is it that? That doesn't make any sense to me, because it hurts. Why not just do it the MySpace way and live a happy life without arthritis? But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the what's really in my bag video. I will be back next week with some more nonsense. Some more. That's it. Much love, boobs. Take care of yourself, and most of all, what's your favourite scary movie? And stay weird. It's Watership Down, isn't it? Watership Down is literally the scariest film I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not joking. And stay weird.